Attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Warriors. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting. Take a look at the Warriors. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. It's Jackson Davis out there with Bowl. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Bowl, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Cunningham against Curry. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
They set the pick. To the paint. Jackson Davis with it. Stewart on him. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Hits the three-point bomb.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Here's Curry. To end the run. And he lays it up and in.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Bryant to the hoop. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Wiggins passes to Curry. The 3-ball. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Getting Wiggins something in the catch and shoot. It's just good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm.
Stewart a screen. Ivy kicks to Stewart. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And stolen by Wiggins. Podziemski on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
A shot by Stewart with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Curry finds Wiggins. Curry can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Cunningham. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pistons leading by 5. Thompson has screwed on Wiggins. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the middle. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And the Warriors miss again.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Warriors trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got his second bucket.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
In the corner, Ivy with it to the wing on the left. Stewart gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Pajemski. Takes the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 6.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
There's the pick. Here's Cunningham. Takes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Warriors trail by 7. Pajemski with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Jackson Davis. Pajemski with it. Now, here's Bull. Just 5 on the clock. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The drive by Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. They set the screen. Driving the lane. And Bull pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Refines Pajemski. On the wing, Wiggins. No good on the 3. Detroit leading by 7. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got 5 now.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Curry. Can they get it? Cranes the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Pajemski finds Curry. Pajemski on the wing. The 17-footer. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And JB... Staff has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Cunningham. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Sasser. Off target from outside.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Pajemski, covered by Cunningham. Now Pajemski, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Pistons leading by 9. And here's Cunningham. Inside, here's Holland. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here is Pajemski. Good on the triple. Pajemski's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's a screen. Pass to Wagner. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Pistons lead by 8.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Caver passes to Sharp. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Sharp missing. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Holland gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Caver. He's covered by Sasser. Caver passes to Sharp. Here's Moody. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They're leading by 8. Plays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Pajemski, covered by Cunningham. Sharp with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Pajemski, off target with his 3. Here's Sasser. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Wagner. Marcus Sasser is out there with Holland. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second one. Curry passes to Santos. Moody with it. Pass to Sharp. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Sharp missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The rebound by Sharp. Warriors trail by 12. Moore with the steal. Fast break Detroit. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hield the pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
There's a good screen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Fires for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Pistons leading by 14. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Holland. Kicks it out to Wagner. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 16.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Moody. And he's good on the 3-ball. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Sasser with it. Curry meets him. Throws it up high, and that one is stuffed right through.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Pass to Sharp. Now, here's Moody. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They set the pick. Going inside. Holland, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Moody the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's picked off.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Wagner. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Moore. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State. Wiggins comes in for Buddy Hield. Sasser with it. Curry meets him. Shot clock at 5. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 10 points for him.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Now Curry. He's got 14. Curry getting it done inside.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
And there's the drive. Ivy with the bucket.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. There's the lob to the hoop.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Pistons leading by 10. Here's Sasser. Stewart a screen. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Curry.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Moody. almost there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Ivy. And Santos pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. For the three. Curry buries the three shot.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Sasser with it. Stewart a screen. Launches a three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Wiggins surveying the floor. What a terrific move that was. Wiggins has got 5.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Stewart a screen. Goes up with the stripe. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 15 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. There's the steal. Outside Curry. Pass to Santos. And here is Moody. He's got 7. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Bull. He's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Moody. They set the pick. Ivy kicks to Wagner. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Wagner has screen on Curry. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. From the top of the key, and there's Wagner on the assist by Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Now Jackson Davis. To the inside. Here's Bull. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And Ivy rocketing off the floor. Defense didn't stand a chance.
Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. Doesn't go for it. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Thompson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Pocket 6. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution. Number 4, Moses Moody.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson against Bull. The drive by Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Warriors trail by 15. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Cunningham. Wagner with a screen for Thompson. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
a split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Cunningham looking it over. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. And Stewart gets it to go.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .135 left to play here in the second quarter. Wiggins against Cunningham. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Cunningham outside with the drive. There's the double team with Bull. Here's Stewart. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 16. Moody the pass to Bull. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Stewart a screen. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Podziemski finds Wiggins. Here's Moody. Back to Wiggins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Wagner. Now, here's Stewart. He's got 9. Podziemski with it. Picked up by Thompson. 6-second difference between the shot and game play. And it's Wiggins missing. Detroit leading by 18. Here's Ivy. Down low.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pistons ahead, up by 16. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Detroit Pistons.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Looking at the series break. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the...
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Bull out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. Outside for Curry. Another shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Curry's got 24 points.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Stewart with the screen on Curry. Back to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ivy passes to Stewart. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 14. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's the screen. He lobs it up. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And Cunningham showing off his eye for finding openings. Nice feed.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Curry finds Jackson Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Thompson. Ivy against Curry. Now Ivy, 11 points in the game. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Wiggins outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Can't hit the corner three. Warriors trail by 19. Back to Curry. To halt the run. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
There's the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Gmsw with it, working on Thompson. Pass to Curry. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stewart with the screen on Curry. And here's Stewart in the corner. Ivy with it. Back to Stewart from downtown. And Bull pulls it down.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, no good. By Golden State. Pistons leading by 19. To Cunningham. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. Ivy with it. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Curry. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Higgins outside. Back to Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They've bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pistons have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft, Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Cunningham against Curry. Count it. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Nice shot by Thompson.
You can see how poised Thompson is inside. Fantastic at getting to the space and then executing.
Curry against Cunningham. Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter. Stewart with the screen on Curry. It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Bull finds Gmsw. Pass to Wiggins, and it's blocked.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Here's Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw good from Thompson. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Bull. Second free throw, no good.
Hard to get young players to be energized by defense, but Asar Thompson has come into the league with that kind of junkyard dog mentality.
That one is off. Howland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Good on the second free throw.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Curry against Cunningham. Curry's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Fades back. Good. He's got 25.
Teammates got to love playing with Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy plays so unselfish, on-time, on-target passing.
Curry on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Stewart a screen. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. It's stolen by Cunningham. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Steps back. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Howland gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
They set the pick. Pass to Moody. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. A finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Ivy defending. Here's Jackson Davis. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins from outside. No good. Shot missing. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Stewart in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Stewart's got 12 points in the game.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. Ivy defending. Here's Wiggins inside. Here's Jackson Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Cunningham against Curry. Podziemski with it. He has 5. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Podziemski. The tray. It's good from long range. Podziemski's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Stewart a screen. The kick out to Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Sasser gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sasser's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Pass to Pajemski. Five on the clock. Here's Santos. Offline with his 3. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Wagner has screen on Curry. Takes it inside. Cunningham for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 22 points.
And Cunningham sneaking out to the corner.
Pass to Curry. And here is Moody. 7 points in the game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Moody's got 10 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Wagner has screen on Curry. Wagner left side. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Curry. 33 points for him. From deep. Here's Sharp. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays. That you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Holland is out there with Wagner. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Moore in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Santos. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Holland. Kicks it out to Wagner. And another 3 for Detroit.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Santos has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one falls for him. Payton, he's checked in for Clarkson. And the Warriors also making a change. Okashevsky's checked in. He hits both from the strike. Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
And the Pistons making a change here. Exum's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Sasser, guarded by Curry. Sasser, the bounce pass. Holland, no good. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry passes it to Moody. Here's Santos. Golden State moving the ball around. Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Sasser. Drills it from outside.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
They set the pick. Exum passes to Holland. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Kick out to Moore. Over in the corner, Sasser. 4 on the clock. Shot from 12. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Inside. The jump hook. Short. That's good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Holland. Fires from deep. That one, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They need this one, and it's good on the way up. Holland's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Curry outside. That one, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Exum, guarded by Curry. A nice shot by Exum.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 38 points.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
At the teardrop, and Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Pokusevski. Good on the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Detroit, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Detroit. The Warriors also with a sub. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Sasser hits them both. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Santos, the pass to Curry. Sharp sets the pick for Curry. Fires the 3. Holland with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
He takes it in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Curry's got 40 points.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Sasser, and he uses the glass on the layup. Warriors are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Fires from the line. Curry can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Sasser. Wagner has screen on Curry.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Jetty Osman. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Bowles setting the pick for Curry. The 3. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Holland, guarded by Curry. There's the pick. Driving in. The 3. Conley's shot is off.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Count the basket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Over in the corner, Sasser. Now Pajemski. Bull finds Pajemski. Outside Curry. Bull a screen on Conley. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks. Right in. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Wagner as screen on Curry. Here's Conley. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Wiggins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Marcus Sasser. Wagner has screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Wagner. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside Curry. Here's Pajemski. Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Pass the Bull. Wiggins with it. Now here's Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists in the game. Here's the screen. Conley left side. Here's Wagner. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Curry against Conley. Over Conley. Here's Pajemski. Detroit with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Driving to the basket. Wide open. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Wiggins. Guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Curry does a great job of selling that up fake, and he forces the D to react, and they make the mistake.
Different look here for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons leading by 21. Conley with it. Kick out to Moore. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Michael Conley picks one up. And the first one goes.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a 3, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one. But right now, an important win for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out a spit of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And it's Curry at the elbow. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here's Exum. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Clarkson kicks to Wagner. Pistons passing it around. Out to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports, as we present our Player of the Game.